I welcome you all in OET free webinar today. And the topic of today's webinar is Unlocking Your Global Career, Mastering OET for Abroad Opportunities. So I think it is a very interesting topic because in the recent days, a number of medical students as well as nursing students and other professional health professionals are trying to get themselves registered for other European countries rather than Pakistan. So let's start our webinar. I'm Dr. Maryam Zulfiqar, OET mentor at MedExam Expert. So we all know that OET is a basic requirement these days for any of the medical council other than Pakistan, like in the European country and any other country like Australia, England, Ireland, America, Canada as well. So you must be having a valid OET in your hand before applying to any of the medical council for the registration purpose. So I think these days OET has become a necessity. So let's start. And I was talking about international healthcare. So here we go. For joining any of the international healthcare organization, which is General Medical Council, Irish Medical Council, USMLE STEPS, Australian Medical Councils, Gulf, and others, you may see that OET is required. This was the thing I was talking a bit earlier. So it is occupational English test. And we all know that before applying to any of the country other than Pakistan, we must be reading this thing, or if not OET, then IELTS is preferable. So first and the most basic thing to start your career abroad is OET. All the other prerequisites are no doubt essential, but are secondary ones. And here I'm talking about the prerequisites like for most of the medical councils, there is a thing called EPIC verification. And the students think that we can get EPIC verification done and then we can apply for the rest of the things and we can take OET. No, it is not. It is a big misconception, because if you have done with the EPIC verification, that's a good thing, but still you must be having OET for applying any of the medical council. So OET is the very basic and the first thing to do for any of the international healthcare opportunity. So let's suppose if you are unable to pass this test, you might not be able to go further for planning your job in Europe, US, Australia, and many other countries. This was the point I was telling you that if you have done with EPIC verification or ECFMG certification, still you are not allowed to work in international healthcare system because you are not having valid English language test in your hand. So don't ignore this thing, because a lot of aspirants do what? They go on for different verification processes, and then they think that, okay, we can do OET at later stage, but this doesn't help. And they think that we are saving our time, but to be very honest, it is not true. You're not saving your time, you're wasting your time, because as you can, if you pass OET very soon, you can easily get registered and you can save your time in this way. Okay. So without wasting time, aspirants used to take the test immediately for the well-being of the rest of their career. So this is very important point. If you have plans to go abroad and to work there, so without wasting a minute, book your OET and let's start preparation of this exam. Because if you think that just only booking the exam and just sitting in the exam and taking the exam, okay, you are done with it. No, it is not like that. Although it is an English language test, but still it is, you can say that it is a real headache for a lot of aspirants, because it is not very easy to pass this exam in the very first go. So what you have to do is you have to take proper guidance and the proper you may say that guidelines as well for taking this exam, because it is, I told you that it is not a very easy task, and you must be having proper orientation of all the 4 modules. It is not like that if you think that only the listening of the OET is that difficult and you can pass all the 3 modules very easily. No, it is not like that. If you think that, okay, I will take this course for listening and reading, and I will do writing and speaking very easily, no, it is not like that. All the four modules are very necessary, because the thing is, if any of the one module is not reaching the desired score, you have to take this exam again, okay? And you have to take all the four modules again. It is not allowed for the OET medicine that they can do clubbing, but for the OET nursing, GMC has released a new press, and they have allowed the OET nursing student for the clubbing. And here I mean clubbing is like for the joint score. Like if in the first exam and in the first intake you are not you have not passed your OET listening, and in the second one you can in the second one, if your reading is not passed and all other are passed, then you can submit the score report of the first test of the reading which was passed. Okay, so it is for the nursing student, not for the OET medicine. But for the OET medicine, unfortunately no rule has been passed yet, and the criteria is becoming harder and harder with every passing day. So be careful while taking this exam, and this exam is also becoming very costly according to the rate of the US dollar in Pakistan. So be very careful while booking this exam. You should be very confident. You should be well prepared before taking this exam. So now comes to the point, OET is a necessity. Why? If you are planning to move to Ireland, take OET for IMC registration. If you are planning to move to UK, take PLAB, but before booking PLAB, OET is necessary. So this is a very unfortunate thing, but still we have to accept it because we live here. And anybody who wants to get registered with GMC and wants to move UK and work there, he or she must be having valid OET or IELTS in his hand, and then that OET or IELTS is necessary for booking of PLAB exam. So a few days ago, a parent asked me that, ma'am, when will GMC release PLAB seats? And I told her that in the upcoming days, you will get an announcement and the release that GMC is going to release the PLAB seats. And she was asking, okay, ma'am, I'm planning to take PLAB. Will I get GMC registration upon that? And I was like, yeah, you can get the registration. But anyhow, she told me that, okay, ma'am, what is OET? So this was very astonishing for me, that girl is asking for the PLAB, but she's having no idea about OET and why she's planning to take the PLAB exam. Because before booking PLAB, you must be having OET, valid OET in your hand, just for the booking of this exam. And if you are planning to take PLAB exam, PLAB 1, you must be having valid exam on the date of your PLAB 1 test. Okay, so it is not like that you only must be having OET for only the booking of the PLAB. You must be having valid OET for sitting in the PLAB 1 exam. So further, if you are moving to Australia for AMC, OET is necessary. If you are planning to move to Gulf, OET is necessary. If you are planning to move US for steps, you need OET. So OET is becoming basic need of life of healthcare professionals if they have plan like above. So the aspirants, participants who are with us today, most of you must be having a plan like these, and you must now have an idea that why OET is a necessity these days. So I'm going to tell you the brief overview of this exam, and let me tell you that OET is conducted by Cambridge, Vauxhall, Australia every 2 weeks a month. And it is taken by 12 healthcare professionals like doctors, nurses, speech pathologists, optometrists, dentists, occupational therapists, and other healthcare professionals, etc. And the yearly planner is given on the official website. If you go check for the official website of the OET, you may be having dates of this exam. But first you have to do is you have to make an account or a portal of your, and you must be having ID and password of this account saved wherever you want. So every time you log in your portal, you can see the dates of the upcoming exam and you can book it easily. So as per the number of venues are there worldwide. And if you are just talking about Pakistan, then in Pakistan there are 3 centers for taking OET exam, which is the capital city Islamabad, Lahore, and Karachi. So the cost of the exam is 587 Australian dollars, and it is the same as when this test was introduced. But in Pakistani currency, it is increasing day by day as per the rate of the US dollar I told you earlier. So in Australian dollar, it is the same as when it was introduced. So it is 587 Australian dollars. And as per the result of OET exam is announced in 13 to 15 days, to be very approximate. Okay, so every 2 weeks test is conducted on Saturday, and result is announced on every Monday. So approximately it becomes 13 to 15 days when the result of the OET is announced, and no one is able to see your result because you will be having email by the Cambridge Boxel that your result is being uploaded on your portal, OET portal, and you have to click that link to reach your portal, and you are the only one who can see the result. For OET medicine, unfortunately, there is no clubbing, and you have to ace all modules in one sit. So I'm reiterating this point again because for OET medicine, it is not a very good thing. And unfortunately, the doctors have no chance for clubbing or joint score, and they have to reappear in the exam. So now we will talk about test pattern. And as per the pattern, exam has 4 modules, and the first of all the 4 modules is listening. Then there comes a reading, then writing, and then speaking. So for the listening, you will be given, test starts at 9 a.m. in the morning, and you will be given 45 minutes for the listening subtest. And for the listening subtest, in some of the venues you will be given headphones, but in some you will not be given headphones, and you will be listening the recording of the whatever the speaker is saying, and you have to solve that listening part in 45 minutes. And if we further subdivide the listening part, then it is having 3 parts, A, B, and C. Part A is easier, and part B is comparatively difficult, and part C is hell difficult. So the trick to pass listening subtest is you may be confident enough that your part A and part B questions are completely right, and in this way you can get 30 out of 42 just by correcting all 30 questions of part A and B. So for part C, you must be having 12 questions remaining, and you are a very clear margin that you can mark all the questions wrong in part C, because I'm telling you that it is a very, very, very difficult part. So you may be having margin if you correct all the questions of part A and B correct. So for the reading, it comes right after listening, and you will be given a question booklet and the answer booklet as well. And for the reading, same patterns follows like the part A, B, and C, and the difficulty level is also the same, just as in listening. But still, the same formula applies here, that for acing this module, you try to correct all the questions of part A and part B, and then you may be having margin for making mistakes in part C. Now there comes a writing, and for the writing you must be having 45 minutes, but not complete 45 minutes, because the first 5 minutes are for just a proper understanding of the task given, that what you have to write in the task, because in that 5 minutes you are not allowed even to touch your pencils. So the thing is, you may be having approximate 40 minutes for the letter writing. And in OET writing, it means OET letter writing because you have to write one letter. Those students who are very new to OET, they are not having proper orientation about OET writing. That in OET writing, what we have to do. So basically, we have to write a letter. It can be any kind of letter because in OET there are 5 kinds of letter. So the thing is, in the real exam, any kind of letter may come, and you must be having proper knowledge and proper understanding of all the 4 kind of letter. So after that, there comes a break because the invigilation team and the supervising team is busy in making a schedule for the OET speaking. And for the OET speaking, once the schedule is displayed, and it is not like IELTS. OET speaking is conducted on the very same day. So you may wait for 3 or 4 hours right after the writing, and then speaking starts. And for the speaking, you must be having interlocutor in front of you. You will not be assessed by the interlocutor. You will get recorded for what you are speaking, and then you will get assessed. Okay, interlocutor are just for your help, and they will be playing the part of the patient or a carer, and you will be playing the part of a doctor. So don't worry, as I think so speaking is the most easiest subtest of this exam, but still preparation is required. And the passing score is 350, and grade is B in all. It varies from field to field. Being a doctor, I'm telling requirement for OET medicine. And further subdivision, I've already told you this thing, that further subdivision is what? Like listening, part A, B, and C. Reading is part A, B, and C. Writing is 1 letter to write. Speaking, 2 role plays to be done. Another question about speaking is like the time and what. So if you are given 2 role plays, and then you may be having 3 minutes for the preparation of the role play and the 5 minutes for its completion. So for further mass distribution, please contact our OET course coordinator. You all may contact Ramesh if you guys are still having any of the queries regarding pattern and the subdivision and the marks division section of this exam. So now comes that why OET? Okay, so that's a very interesting question as well. A lot of aspirants usually have no knowledge about this, but only wish of them is to go abroad. This is very similar to the incident I reported to all of you from the last few days, that a girl was saying that I am planning to book PLAB, and when GMC is going to release the seats and all. So the thing is, if you're having a plan in your mind for settling abroad, working there, so you must be having proper knowledge of all the exams you have to take before going there. So student asks, is there any alternative? And answer is yes, but still I must say that alternatives are there, but literally of no use. Before starting the webinar, there was a girl named Sidra, and she was saying that she has failed her IELTS many times. And the thing is, OET is comparatively easier than IELTS. So I think it's better to take OET exam with a good preparation rather than investing your money again and again on IELTS. So always try to take OET. It is no doubt costly and difficult at the same time, but it is doable one. So it is a very advisable thing to do, because I know that it is a very costly exam. I know that it is also difficult, but still it is doable. You only need around 1 and 1.5 month preparation for it on average, and you can easily prepare all the 4 modules in this time frame. I'm not talking only about the reading, not only talking about writing. I'm talking about all the 4 modules, and this is the perfect time frame to pass this exam. Hardly 2 months are required for this for the preparation of this exam. And let's talk about the preparation source. So preparation should always be from a reliable and a credible source. And of course, Med Exam Expert is the best choice for this. So I will also share our schedule and all the things in detail right after the end of the webinar. So it would be easy for you to understand that how we work and how we get a very good results of our students. So OET preparation is to be estimated. One has to solve these number of tests to be fully prepared for this test, because it is also a frequently asked question by a lot of aspirants that how many tests we should take before appearing in the real exam. So on average, you must practice 30 listening test, 30 reading test, 15 to 20 letters, and 10 speaking, even if you are good enough in speaking English. So this is the average, but still it varies from student to student. So if you have practiced 30 listening tests, 30 reading tests, 15 to 20 letters, and 10 speaking role plays, then you are good to go. And I'm pretty sure that you can ace this exam. And for the speaking, some of the students think that we have always been in English medium studies and we can easily do each and everything, and English is very easy to talk. So it is not. Uh, Let me tell you a clear and a very honest thing about this speaking exam, that although it is English speaking exam, but in real meaning it is not, because they are just assessing you for the communication skills of yours, your empathetic behavior towards your patient. Okay, so it is not like that, like how good you are in speaking English and how fancy words you are using. No, it is a complete no. So they are just assessing you and your behavior towards your patient. Okay, so always consider this thing while taking the speaking exam. So these tests can be easily practiced in the time frame of 1 month. For the listening and reading, you can find a number of material which is available on the internet and other websites as well. And if you are willing to take all the things collectively, so I think so med exam expert is the better choice for you, because we are giving you each and everything, and all the test, all the material, updated material is given on our websites. So I think it is the best one. Moreover, for the listening and reading, you can self evaluate yourself, because the answer key is given in the end of the test. And for the writing and the speaking, I must advise you that you must be having proper evaluation by a mentor. And for the writing and speaking, please be noted that these subtests are very doable and very easy comparatively reading and listening, but still these are doable with the help of a proper guidance and the proper orientation. So if you are having a mentor and you are having a source for your correction of letters and speaking, please stick to the words of the mentor for the rectification. If you are not going to rectify your mistakes, then it is totally a waste, like you're investing your money for the preparation and you're investing your money in any academy or anything like that. So better to join any credible source for proper guidance and the feedback, and please rectify your mistakes. So how to manage time while stepping in career abroad? And these are the things. OET exam is valid for 2 years. So if you are planning your life abroad, it must be necessary to plan things accordingly. So if you are having planned to go abroad right now, so book your exam right now and take it, and just start your process. But if you are confused that whether you should go right now or you should go the next year or the other year, a lot of aspirants do what, they take the exam, they just pass the exam, they did a very good preparation, they passed the exam, and now they are just sitting and deciding whether I should move or not. So it is not a good decision to make. Whatever necessary documentation and verification you can done in the meantime can save you in wasting time, as these are very time taking process. So you can do this thing, but still OET is the first thing to do. Must thing to do is to check for regulations of the council or the country to which you are applying. So it is also a very necessary point, because some of the times the students don't know that what are the rules and regulation of the medical council of that country to which they are applying. And some of the times, because we know that there are two kinds of OET tests, computer based and paper based, and some of the countries do accept paper based and some of the country do accept computer based. So you must have checked with the medical council website of that country to which you are applying. Okay, so these are very essential things before applying to any of the country or any of the council you are eager to join. Always read proper guidelines and then start your work up, because if you're not well aware of the terms and regulation, then it will result into expiry of your exam and waste of time and money. So another point to be considered, because without proper knowledge and without understanding, I think you are standing nowhere. I'm telling you this thing because it is very frequently asked question, and I get a number of queries regarding this, that, ma'am, what is OET? Why should we take OET, ma'am? I want to take OET. And when I ask them, okay, why are you going to take OET? Ma'am, my friend is taking OET, that's why I'm taking OET. So this is not a correct answer. If you have set your goals, please be clear in it and then take this exam. It is not a joke that if your friend is taking OET, then you are going to take OET exam. So please be clear in your VN and then set your goals and then apply for this exam. So this is all about OET exam, and this is the introduction of our course, which is starting on 15th of September, and you all are welcome to join our comprehensive OET course. We are going to start from 15th of September, and in this course, you will be real-time reading and listening practice, personalized letter assessment, mock exam for final evaluation, and interactive speaking sessions. So I was telling you that for the med exam course, you will be having 16 live sessions with a mentor, and 16 live sessions, like 4 sessions for every module. So in total, you will be having 16 live sessions, and every week we will be having 1 session for each module. So every week we will be having 4 live sessions, and in 1 month, we can easily complete our regular course for the paid students. So the benefit of the session is that as per the writing module, because I'm writing mentor of the OET exam, and from the upcoming session I will also be the speaking mentor. So let me tell you what my way of teaching is, that I just share a letter, and I request a student to write a letter on these case notes, and in the next lecture, right after the class is over, we will go for the assessment. Okay. And we used to do assessment in front of everybody in the class. Is suppose if we are having 30 or 40 students in our class, live class, then everybody will get assessed in front of everyone. In this way, it will boost up your confidence that, okay, we did this mistake, but Dr. Maryam pointed out this, and we don't have to do this. And in this way, your confidence level will increase, and you will be having a good go to write a letter. So in the very first lecture, student hesitate, okay, no, I'm not writing it. Everybody will make fun of me. So let me tell you, no one can make a fun of you, because everybody is lying at the same level. So if you are trying, you may see the obvious results. And I have seen a number of students of mine who were hesitant in the very first lecture that, no, ma'am, I can't write a letter. But in the last lecture, they are getting scores like 380 and 390, and their performance is fabulous. So for the speaking as well, I will go for the live assessment, and because in this from the upcoming session I will be the speaking mentor. So for the speaking as well, we will be having live assessment of the speaking module. And for the listening and the reading, Dr. Ifat is taking both of these modules, and these modules are also the following the same pattern of the live assessment and the live evaluation. First, you will be having the proper lecture on what is OET reading and what is OET listening for the part A, tips and tricks to solve the part A, part B, and part C. And then you will be go for live evaluation in front of the mentor. Like if you are marking the question is question answer is B, but answer in key is C, then you will be having a chance to ask mentor that, ma'am, why it is C and why it is not B. So this is all about the med exam course. And I have told you that we are going to start in 15th of September, and regular course. And the mentors, I have told you that reading and listening will be done by Dr. Ifat Noreen, and I will be your writing and speaking mentor. So this is our planner for the OET week 1, and we are starting it from Friday. And listening session 1, topic is given, time is given, and the mentor name is given. And then on the 16th, we are having first speaking session, and I will take this session. And you can easily find out the topics if you think that if you are having any query and any question in your mind regarding our course, that what will you cover in the course. And then writing session is writing format and comprehension of case notes and all. Okay, so this was all about today's webinar. And if you guys have any question regarding OET exam and other things like that, please ask me so that it would be easy for you to understand every gist of it.
Ma'am, why the classes are scheduled on weekend?
Because it depends on the availability of mentor as well.
Can we customize our mentor?
Sorry?
Can we customize our program for tuition purpose?
Yes, you can, but but you will have to pay more, because for a single student,
yes,
definitely it costs much.
Yeah, I can understand.
Because
but
we
I
have
was
to
just asking that is that possible for customization of the?
Yeah. It is completely, exactly. It is completely possible. If you think that you are not going with the weekend classes and you have to take on the weekdays, then yes, we can schedule it for you. Don't worry.
All right. And secondly, are you operating in England too, or in the Pakistan only?
We are having our online source of academy, so we are not having like the personal check-in academy. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So shall I talk to Faizan for customization of my program?
Yes, you can talk to Faizan, and you can also talk to Ramesh as well. Both of them are our coordinator.
Okay, nice to talk to you. Thank you.
So Ashna is asking, OET is also required for Saudi Arabia. Yes. I'm not sure about Saudi Arabia, but some of the Gulf countries is accepting OET exam. So you have to check for that. And are you showing slides only, no voice? I don't think so. Course fee, whoever is asking course fee, coordination, please send your number so that they may contact you. Is it eligible for pharmacist also? Yes, Sumera, is it you are eligible if you are a pharmacy student? Then you can take this exam. Taking exam on paper is good, or on computer is better? Okay, and Naima, it depends on you, because in my life, from the very first class of mine, I used to take exam on the paper. So I think it is very easy for me to take exam on paper. Still, it's up to you. If your typing speed is very good and you are very good enough in typing, then you can select a computer based as well. But still, you have to check for your medical council to which country you are applying, whether they are accepting paper based or the computer based. And till when the course end? I told you that our course starts on, if I tell you that it is starting on 15 September, then it will end on around 14 October. It is a 1-month course. And ma'am, will be there PLAB or UK MLA? To be very honest, nobody knows, because GMC is very unpredictable. And up till now there is PLAB, but nobody knows that whether the upcoming seats are for PLAB or the UK MLA. So dear members, participate in our OET practice session and mock exam. So yeah, Ramesh has given the number. Ramesh, I think you have to message the all participants. I think you have mistakenly sent it to me. So anyhow, you people also can take our mock exam as well. And for the mock exam, it's up to you whether you want to take all the 4 modules, and it's also up to you whether you want to take only a single module, because some of the students who are not good in writing, who are not good in speaking, they book themselves for the writing and the speaking modules. And I have a question. Once you are done with your chat messages, okay, Anila, I'm planning to book OET on 28th October. Yes, go for it. If you think that you're confident enough, then yes, go for it. Is the session with mixed speciality or no? I don't know what you want to ask. Please be clear in asking your question. Hello, how to book exam? Okay, how to book exam? I told you that first you have to make your OET portal, OET account on the official OET website, and then after the verification process is done, like they are asking for your identity verification, and very important thing is whatever you have put for your identification, either it is a passport, either it is a ID card, please take that document with you on the test day, because a lot of students do what they put the passport number on the ID verification, and on the exam day, for somewhat reasons, if they are not having passport, they used to take the ID card with them, and the exam centers don't accept these. So please consider this thing, because it will result in cancellation of your exam. And if exam is few days ahead after course ends, what would it still help? Yeah, you will get 24/7 assistance till your exam, so don't worry about it. Talk to our course counselor for assistance. Can we get more mock test if we want? Yes, Lena, it's totally up to you how many mocks you want to get registered. Like currently I'm having a number of students who are having 5 writing mocks, 4 speaking mocks, just number like that. What coordinator used to tell me that this student have booked her 4 speaking mocks and 5 writing mocks with you, and please tell me the dates that when you are available for taking speaking mocks. So we go through this channel. So if I will have passed my OET on 28th October, I'm able to book PLAB for this year? No, completely no, because PLAB seats have already been released. And this year, we are having PLAB on 2nd of November 2023. And let me tell you, GMC has released the seats up till May 2024. And up till May 2024, no seat will be showing on the GMC website. But still, if you are very lucky enough, then you can get a cancelled seat if you go on checking the GMC website. For second half, yes, I told you that if you are lucky enough, then you can book the PLAB seat, cancelled PLAB seat. Okay. So this was all about today's webinar. Still, you guys have any question, please ask me. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome. So there was a girl named Anila. Anila, you want to ask something?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I have a quick question in listening part. If they are like, because I'm a newbie in this program, so I just want to make sure, like in listening part, if they have 3 or 4 parts. So if you're listening to those videos, audios, I mean, and there are some, you are listening to the, let's suppose they are discussing about the patients or anything. So can we like do the questions meanwhile while we are listening to that audios, or once we are done with the audios and then we are going to do our questions? What's the process for this?
You are asking about the course?
Yeah, I'm asking about the OET listening part.
No, you are asking about med exam course for the listening?
Yes.
Okay, so you will be given exercises for the listening, and first you have to answer, and then mentor will tell you the correct key, and then you can answer that. If you are not marked the correct answer, then you can ask that why my answer, I have marked the option C and you are saying that it is option B, then why it is so. It is like that.
And in real exam, what is it in real exam?
No. In real exam, you just have to mark the answers, and then after 14 days, you will get your results of all the combined 4 modules. That which module is pass or which is fail and all. If you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah, no. My question, I'm sorry, I think you're not getting my question. My question is this: if we are doing the listening part, can we answer while listening those audios during the listening, or we have to listen the video, complete those audios, I mean, and then we are going to answer at the end, or you can do it simultaneously?
Okay. I got it. No, you have to complete it while listening that audio. Okay.
Oh, so do we have enough time to
Yeah.
go through those
You
things?
have plenty of time.
Okay. And for the speaking part, since we are doctors, they usually give the topics. I have seen some videos and they were given some topics related to medicine. Are they going to check your medical knowledge, or they are just showing how empathetic you are, how you are reassuring your patients,
No.
or
For the medical
counseling?
knowledge, OET exam is not your medical test. It is
Mhm.
just English language test, and they are just checking you for the communication. They are not checking your
Communication
medical
skills?
knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for the writing part, I have one more questions. Like for the writing parts, if let's suppose they give you the discharge letter, right? They have given you a format that you have to write down on the top about the name of the patient, or to whom you are referring to, the specialist or whatever. But
Yeah.
what you have to write down exactly, is there any specific paragraph you have to mention? Okay, in the first paragraph you have to write down about the patient's information. Then in the second paragraph, let's suppose you have to write down the
Yeah,
I would say.
exactly. There is a complete pattern, and I told you that I'm the OET writing mentor. So, if you are going to take our course, then you will be having proper understanding that how I'm telling my students that what is the actual format of OET letter writing, that how you should organize your paragraphs, that what should be paragraph number 1 and what should be paragraph number 2.
So
Okay.
Dr. Maryam, since the timing, I'm in Canada, so I won't be able to, I don't know whether I will be able to take your course. Would you mind if you can recommend any other source where I can go through and get a quick grab of something?
Okay, the question to your answer is that if you're not able, like if your time doesn't match to ours, then you will get a recording as well. Okay. As for the live sessions, you will also get a recording of that live session. Still, if you have any question for any of the module, you can easily DM me and the Dr. Ifat, whoever the module you are facing difficulty.
And are you going to do any free sessions anymore regarding the OET? Not about your course. I'm just asking about the OET sessions. Some people are
Yes,
like,
we have plans. Yeah. We have plans, but still, this thing is with the coordination, so you can ask them.
Okay, and who is the coordinator?
Ramesh is our course coordinator. You can contact her.
Okay, can you drop her
Yeah,
his
you can.
email or
You
something, so I
you can
can.
check the comment box. Ramesh has dropped the number.
Okay, let me check. Okay, anyway, thank you so much.
Welcome. So there is also a free group of hour, and on every Wednesday, like today, I shared the quiz question, and we did a quiz on every Wednesday. So the quiz policy is that whoever is placed on position 1 will get 30% discount. Second one is getting 20%, and the third one is getting 10%. So I think Ramesh has also shared our free group link. So all of you are requested to join the that group. That group is very helpful because a number of queries get resolved here. So please join that group and be a part of our quiz on every Wednesday. And I think you can be the lucky winners one day for sure. So still, if you guys have any question, please let me know so that after answering you, we may end this webinar. A link for the Ramesh, please share the group link with the students.
Hello, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Actually, I want to know about, actually we have passed 2 modules or 3 modules in OET. If one is left, then next time we have to give only 1 module or all?
You are a doctor?
Yes.
Okay, for the doctor, clubbing is not allowed. If your one module is failed, then you have to reappear in the whole exam. Like you have to take all the 4 modules.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome.
And I have another question. What are the other sources, like some OET books or
Yes,
some
there are a number of materials you can go through, like the Jushan files and the benchmark reading and Maggie Ryan. These are some of the credible sources you can go through. Other than Med
okay,
Exam
okay.
Expert, if you are not willing to join the course, then you can go through these
No,
courses.
actually, we have to practice much and more and have to
Okay,
clear
okay,
enough.
okay, okay. Sure.
That's
You
why
can
I'm
go through these
asking.
as well.
Mhm. Okay, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
Dr. Maryam, one more question I need to ask. What would you recommend? Is it better to get it done, get the OET done from Canada, or it's better to get it done from Pakistan? Which one is much better? Do you have any idea?
No, it doesn't make any difference.
Uh-huh.
Wherever you are present, you can take the exam.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I think we have done for today, and a lot of queries have been resolved. So I am expecting your reviews for the today's webinar. And if you guys have joined our free group, please share your reviews about today's webinar. And good luck to all of you for acing this exam. And still you want to get enrolled in our course and mock exam, you can contact the coordination team. And good luck.